All right, so I just want to thank you for being in the video. Appreciate it. How's your life going?
Poorly.
Poorly. Why?
It's just life, you know.
Just
I
okay.
work at Walmart, so.
Well, anything big happened that makes it poorly?
I had appendicitis recently.
Yeah. When?
The 5th of this month was when I had my surgery.
Really? I heard that's pretty painful.
It was very painful.
How long were you? Was it just one night in the hospital or?
It was one night. I had about a week before I actually had surgery that I was experiencing symptoms.
Yeah.
And then once I got diagnosed with it, I immediately went to the emergency room, and about 30 minutes after my diagnosis, I was under anesthesia, and then I spent one night in the hospital and got released at 1 p.m. the next day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So a lot kind of happened in that one day, huh?
Yeah, it was a lot.
So just from the pain that you experienced that you are telling me about, what prompted you? Was it just the pain itself that prompted you to go and seek the ER?
It was I didn't actually go to the ER the first time. I went to get a diagnosis for what was wrong. I originally was just experiencing cramping, and I felt like I was really bloated, and so I was like, maybe it's food poisoning. I ate something bad. And eventually it kept getting worse and worse, and about the 4th day that it had been getting worse, I thought that I probably should go to the doctor. And so I went to an urgent care, and they did blood work and said that I did not have appendicitis. So that was fun. And then they gave me anti-nausea medicine because I had been getting nauseous. And they gave me anti-abdominal spasm medicine.
For the cramping?
For the cramping, yeah. Because that was the worst part of it, was cramping.
Yeah.
And then I went home. I took the medicine they gave me, and it got extremely worse to the point where I wasn't really standing well. I was always hunched over. And so we went back, and they said, we have a medical imaging center next door. And so I went there. They did an MRI of my abdomen, which took about 15 minutes. And then they came back and said I had appendicitis.
Oh, wow.
So she was very apologetic for not catching it the first time.
Right.
Which it's understandable because it's a life-threatening thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, what do I do now? She said, you're going to get in your truck and go to the emergency room. So then I did that.
Right.
So that was scary.
So, yeah, it sounds like it was a pretty scary experience. A lot of scariness, pain, and frustration from what I'm getting.
Yeah, a lot happened at one time.
So how long were you out for your appendicitis? You said you work at Walmart.
Yeah, no, they my doctor actually told me I could go back and probably do my job after just the weekend, which I would be very sore, but they had given me pain medicine for it.
Right.
However, Walmart has very strict policies on what you can do under light duty, which is not being able to lift over a certain amount. And so I was instructed not to lift over 15 pounds for 2 weeks, which meant that in my job description, I technically could not do my job.
Oh,
which
wow.
meant that I had to take a medical leave for at least the 2 weeks that I was on light duty, which got approved very quickly, and that was a pretty painless process. But on short-term disability with Walmart, you only get paid about 50% of your usual earnings, up to $200 a week, which is significantly less than I usually get.
Big hit to the paycheck, huh?
Yeah, which being a 20-year-old in a college town,
right?
Not very fun.
So after all that, little emotional distress, what did you figure out how to fix it, or at least do with what you could?
Yeah, no, it was fine. I still have really close relationships with my parents and everything, so they were happy to help me out, and they're still happy to help me out with all the medical bills that I'm going to be paying soon.
Right.
Because even one night in the hospital is thousands of dollars. So
yeah,
that was fun to pay off. But no, we're currently doing with what we have because paychecks come out weeks after you actually work those hours.
Right.
So right now the paycheck is being reflected in my medical leave that I'm on.
Oh, okay. The one that you're about to get?
Yeah, this last one that I got and the one I'm about to get.
Okay.
So my parents help me out, and it's fine because I'll be able to make rent and everything. But yeah, it's just kind of tight, not being able
Right.
to do luxuries that you could before. Your body started to hate you.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that would, help with getting over like the initial
Yeah,
surgery
it was
anyway.
fine, yeah, and not having to worry about bills, and also kind of getting a vacation from work, even though it was painful the whole time. It's
Right.
kind of nice, I guess.
But I mean, it's good to hear that after all that, emotional distress, all that pain and frustration that you had to go through, that everything's fine now.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm back to work. Today was my first day back at work, and everything was fine. Everyone acted as usual.
Good.
Just asked me how I was doing,
Right.
and everything is back to normal.
All right. Well, I want to thank you again for being in the video.
Mhm.
Appreciate it. You're a big help.